Hey guys, welcome back to Speedwalk and Doc. Today guys, we'll be playing Pokemon Emerald, a 3rd gen Pokemon game. I like to apologize guys, I have not made a Speedwalk and Talk in a very long time. I think it's been almost like 3 months. I think it was like before Christmas, and that was Light Platinum, and in my personal opinion, that's not the best note to leave on. Because I hate Light Platinum, guys. I really do. But today, guys, we'd be picking Trico, and the Dream Team starter you guys should be picking is Mudkip, because Mudkip is the best starter, in my personal opinion, and I have a lot of facts to go with that. But the starter I'll be using is Trico. Now, I know I haven't made a video in a long time, but basically what I do on this channel, guys, I go through Pokemon games, or really any game. I've been mostly just doing Pokemon for right now, because Pokemon is my favorite. And I basically go for the game really fast, give key points, the dream team that you guys should use to make the game super easy to go through with the team that I'll be giving you guys, and I also tell you guys the storyline as well, and it's really cool seeing a whole entire game in just about 51 minutes, seeing the whole entire game, seeing if you guys want to play it or not, and then I tell you guys what's good about the game and what's bad about the game as well. So I have to say, 3rd gen isn't my favorite, but it still got its key elements, and I really do enjoy it. So, getting back to why I have not made a Speedwalk and Talk in a very long time, and we also got a Cascoon and a Slack Off, and that sounded really weird saying, I'm sorry guys. And the Dream Team pick up a Talo. That might be a little bit controversial because I know Gardevoir is probably one of the best Pokemon to get, but just it doesn't work well with the team that I built for the Dream Team, and I think Swallow is probably a better Pokemon to get than Routes, because Routes is pretty hard to train up. I think you get Psych at 26, but if you're cool with just confusing everything, and I think you might, no you don't. You might get Calm Mind, and then getting Shockwave at the 3rd gym. If you guys are okay with that, that's fine. But I personally think Swallow is probably a better match for the Dream Team. Why I actually got a Cascoon is actually kind of weird. I got a Cascoon because I didn't want to get a Wurmple because I'm not sure if I will get a Cascoon, and I'm not going to get anything to actually beat the 2nd gym. So I wanted actually a Dustox just to be as a backup. So I'm not going to actually have Cascoon on my team, and after the 2nd gym, I'm actually going to get it off my team. But for right now, it's on my team just to be as a backup, just in case I need it, and I actually will need it. But with Mudkip or a Marshtomp, you probably should have a Marshtomp by then. First gym is super easy. It's a Rock-type gym. Very easy with him. He actually gets Mudshot at level 16 when he evolves, so you're going to have no problems with that gym. And if you guys are using a Trico, or actually a Grovyle by now, definitely pick up TM Bullet Seed. It's by the flower shop, and the little kid has it. If you go back through the video, you will see that. And we're also meeting Mr. Stone, guys. So Mr. Stone is the father of the Elite Four champion in this game, and I find that really cool. You get to, it's sort of a father-son relationship, and there's a lot of that. I mean, there's a lot of broken father-son relationships, because I think he would be pretty mad that his son didn't carry on Stone Corporation, like he went off to be a Pokemon trainer. I mean, if I was a father, I'd be pretty mad. Like, you built this whole entire empire, and I don't really know what the Stone Foundation, I'm not even sure if that's actually the real name for his company. I'm not even sure what they make. Do they make, like, stones? Probably if I played the game again, they'd probably tell me, but I didn't pay attention. So getting back, guys, why I haven't made a Speedwalk and Talk in a long time is, well, actually, I didn't feel like it, I'm gonna be honest. But another thing is, I've been really busy with work, and I do like this. I'm in high school, if you guys don't know, or by my voice. It sounds like I haven't hit puberty yet, but I have, I promise you guys. It's also probably the recording that I'm doing. And by the way, with Talo, you can absolutely sweep the 2nd gym with Talo. Just get him. I mean, you only have 2 Pokemon on your team. Tailo should be at a nice level, and you always have X items if you need it. I definitely used it because I only had a Grovyle and a level 10 Dustox, so yeah, I had a fun time beating that gym. It was actually kind of hard. Our third Pokemon that I'll be getting is Aeron. I don't actually like using a Aggron because it takes so long to evolve, and especially in this game, you don't get Iron Head. Low accuracy moves, not the fastest, but I decided to use them anyways. And the fourth team member, I know I'm getting team members a lot before the third gym, is actually going to be Golding, and it's a very odd team. I'm losing a Slack Off. I'm actually not training up Slack Off until the third gym. I'm going to put him in the daycare, get him enough levels to evolve into a Vigoroth, so I don't have to deal with him constantly drifting off, and that's just annoying. You don't want to do that. So that's my advice if you want to lose a Slack Off. Slack Off. I can't say that word. And the third team member for the Dream Team is actually going to be Makuhita. Makuhita is probably one of the best Pokemon on your Dream Team, besides from Swampert, because you get the Bulk Up, and Bulk Up is absolutely one of my favorite moves. I use Bulk Up so much, and why I actually like Bulk Up so much is actually Pokemon Dark Rising. I used Bulk Up so much in that game. That game's so hard, and hopefully we'll be playing that on the channel, and that's going to be really fun to play, and also do a Speedwalk and talk to that. So getting back to why I haven't done a Speedwalk and talk, I also, for my Christmas, I bought it for myself, got a Switch, and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So I played that. I didn't want to play any other Pokemon game. I wanted to play the new Pokemon game and get it out of the way. And yeah. That has to be the most worst piece of garbage I have ever played in my life. I was like so hopeful, guys. Like, I watched the trailer to Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. I'm like, holy crap. Pokemon are following you again. It's on the Switch, better graphics. It's gonna give you a whole entire new world. It's absolutely slumped. The catching mechanics are absolutely awful. Because like, even if you're a really powerful trainer, Pokemon are still gonna be harder to catch. It actually has to do with your skill, and that's not really Pokemon at all. I mean, even in the anime, like, your Pokemon battle, you weaken it, and then you throw the ball. I wish your Pokemon still battled, and then you threw the ball, and they didn't make it so freaking hard. I wasted so many balls on that, and I'm just not good with that kind of stuff. Like, I'm throwing it, and it's like going like half a mile. I'm like, I didn't throw it that hard. Like, catching mechanics suck, after game sucks. Like, there was nothing to do in the after game. I caught Mewtwo like 5 minutes after I beat the league. That's how bad the after game is. And like, what are they called again? Like the what are they called? I'm gonna call them the best trainer. Like, they have one Pokemon that they train up the whole entire time, and yeah, that's really the only thing that you do in Let's Go Eevee in the after game is you beat them, and then you become like best trainer of the Electabuzz or something like that. And I'm not gonna train up an Electabuzz to freaking level 70 so I can just get a stupid plaque. I'm sorry, that's retarded. That's like the most retardedest thing Pokemon has ever done. I'm sorry. And I was so hopeful for the flying mechanic. Yeah, I was riding my Aerodactyl around, even though you couldn't actually like ride most Pokemon. Like, I thought I could ride up in the air with my Pidgeot. Nope. I was riding my Aerodactyl, and you go about 3 feet in the air. You can't even go over Pokemon Centers. I mean, maybe you can, I forget. And you have to wait for the route to load. It was so annoying, because you had to get off your Aerodactyl, walk through the route, waited for it to load, and then get back on your Aerodactyl. Like, when I saw like the flying mechanic, I thought you were going to be actually flying up in the clouds over the region. Like, how cool does that sound? And guess what? Well, guess what Pokemon did that? Guess what Pokemon game that did that? Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Those are on 3DS. We are playing with a Switch right here that can play Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty sure you could have just given us a little flying mechanic. You couldn't even do that. They gave nothing to the game. I felt like they actually, like from the originals, they actually like made it less interesting. I mean, I was expecting so much. I was just expecting so much new stuff. No, no. It was absolutely awful. I was very disappointed. I was actually thinking of actually trading in my game to my local game store, and I decided not to because I needed all the Pokemon games. So I actually got Breath of the Wild, and holy crap. I was coming against Nintendo for making, like, Let's Go Easy and all that. I played Breath of the Wild, guys. I was absolutely addicted. I played Breath of the Wild for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. That's basically what I've been doing. And I haven't even beat it yet, and I've just been having so much fun. Those are absolute. That has to be one of the best games I've ever played, ever. And dang, one complaint I actually have against Breath of the Wild, the weapons, they're constantly breaking. That's one thing annoying about the game. Like, couldn't they just make the weapons like a little bit less breakable? Like, that does get annoying, because I get this really cool sword and then it breaks. Like, that's one thing that's annoying about Breath of the Wild. Another thing, guys, around the third gym city, just train up. Go on every single route. That's my advice. Go on every single route. Go on the cycling road. But with this gym, guys, you don't even have to train that much. I mean, this gym was actually pretty hard for me because I only had Aeron and Grovyle. And yeah, it was pretty hard. Actually, to tell you guys the truth, it was pretty hard to beat. Because I didn't have Slack off yet, I didn't have Vigor off yet, I didn't have any of that stuff, and it was actually pretty hard to beat. I actually had to give Grovyle Rock Smash to actually do it. But with Marshtomp, as I was saying, with Hariyama, I mean, if you do have a Hariyama by then, it's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. Go to the left route in the city, guys. Go all the way to the next town. I mean, it's kind of a pointless town. Go in this little cave. It's actually the Whismer cave thing that you found the Team Aqua Grunt in, and you'll get TM Strength, and you can give that to Hariyama if you would like, or any of your other Pokemon. I don't know which Pokemon can. I know Swallow can't, but yeah. So that was the reason, guys, I haven't made a Speedwalk and talk, but doesn't mean I'm getting slow. Like, I'm getting back into it. It's actually been a week that I've actually finished Pokemon Emerald, and I've just kind of been procrastinating, not doing a voiceover to it, and that's sort of the reason it's taking even longer to make. Here is your 14 member, guys, going to the what is that? It's the cave with all the fire Pokemon and poison Pokemon. I forget the name for it. And get yourself a Torkoal, and that will be your 4th Pokemon to get for the Dream Team. And I hope you guys like the background I did for this one. I really didn't know what to do. I couldn't find really a cool Rayquaza or Emerald background, so I saw this cool family crest thing. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I got the idea of like actually getting a crest that represents the Pokemon that I will be playing with. Like, I have like the metal axe for Aggron, and I got the fish for Goldeen. And something bad about Goldeen in 3rd gen, guys, it actually only has Horn Attack and Peck until about level 29. Then it gets Fury Attack, and then at level 36 or 38 it gets Waterfall. I mean, you'll have a Sea King by then, but it's not too hard, actually, and I actually really enjoyed using Goldeen. Like, for some reason, it was just so fun to Horn Attack people. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed actually using Goldeen. I've actually used Goldeen a lot in this game. In, like, my Nuzlocke, it seems like I've used Goldeen so much in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I don't really know why. But for the next gym, guys, you'll have Marshtomp. You'll have Hariyama. If you want to give Hariyama actually Rock Tomb, that will help you out in the the 4th gym, because the next gym is Fire, guys. And go into that house, guys, and talk to the little kid outside, like the little hole, escapee hole. I don't know what they're doing down there. I don't want to know what they're doing down there. I never. He's like looking for fossils. I don't know. Go to the desert, man. They're pretty easy to find. I mean, a little 10-year-old finds them. And talk to the little kid. You actually get TM Dig. And I really don't know out of your team that can learn Dig. I'm not sure if Marshtomp actually can learn Dig, but he might. And I was actually planning on using Vigoroth actually to beat the because I found out that Goldeen doesn't learn any water attacks. I thought it would learn like Water Pulse or something like that. You actually don't want to use a water Pokemon for the 4th gym because it has Sunny Day, and that would just mess up your whole entire game. But getting back to what I was actually saying, I thought Vigoroth can learn Dig, and I was gonna go for a bulk up Dig. It'd be pretty simple, pretty easy to beat the 4th gym. Because like Vigoroth is a beast, and I thought I could just teach him Dig, and he could get through it. But turns out Vigoroth can't learn Dig, and the only Pokemon that can learn Dig on my team was actually Aeron, and he sparked Steel, and that's fun, I guess. But yeah, I really didn't know what to do, guys. So I was just gonna go for bulk ups on Vigoroth, and I pull through. Let me tell you that, guys. I pull through. I think it's been a while since. I think the only time I've been stuck on a Pokemon game, I think it was like when I was first playing Pokemon Crystal, and I was against the 4th gym, and all my Pokemon were really low level, but my high level Pokemon was a Graveler. I think he was like 26 or something like that. And Graveler is so slow, and Hypnosis is so freaking annoying in that game. I mean, I probably could do it now. I could probably beat it with just a Graveler now, because like I'm a freaking beast. But back then, I actually got stuck. I literally tried to beat that gym so many freaking times, and I could not do it. And it's harder in Pokemon Crystal. It's not like the remakes, because it is easier in the remakes. But I tried to beat that game, and I could not get through it. I could not get through the 4th gym. So, yeah, that's the only time I've actually been stuck on a Pokemon game. And Pokemon's pretty easy. So, I mean, you have to make it harder with, like, Nuzlocke and Make-Locks and all those different locks. But, guys, my 5th team member is actually going to be Spoink. And I've actually used a Grumpig once before. And I forget, I think it's, like, Sacred Gold. I know it's, like, the knockoffs of Sacred Gold and Storm Silver and stuff like that. Because there's a bunch of knockoffs off of those games, and you can get them in like the game corner in Goldenrod City, and that's the only time I've actually ever used a Grumpig. I think when I was first playing this game, I was playing Pokemon Sapphire, I actually was using a Spoink, but I never got it up to being a Grumpig because I was really bad at Pokemon, like really, really bad. It took me forever to freaking beat the 6th gym. But I don't know, there's something magical about playing Pokemon back then that it's just not as magical anymore. I'm not sure if you guys get that feeling as well. I mean, I think as you get more, I don't know, get more knowledge of Pokemon, it gets less fun. That's at least for me. I don't know, I like going to a game being completely brainless and just playing. And, talking about that, guys, I actually was. Oh, this Torkoal was actually just an asshole. Talking about well, getting back. Actually, I beat that gym actually just with a blaze. I mean, a Combuskin. It's really easy because he just keeps going for overheats. Like, if you only have like one Pokemon, throw out a bunch of like weak Pokemon for it to just do overheat, and then its overheat does like 20 damage, and then you can just sweep that guy away. It's pretty easy to actually beat Torkoal because that overheat, it's powerful at first and then it gets less powerful. Because you guys don't know, overheat when you use it, your special attack goes down. So getting back to what I was saying, I actually got an Xbox 360 from my brother, and I'm a strict Nintendo guy. I basically just play Pokemon, and I play a little Zelda, as I was saying, Breath of the Wild. I mean, like, the Zelda games I've played, let me see. Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, and Link Between Worlds. That's really the only Zelda games that I've played. And I would actually love to actually play some Zelda on Mr. Walkman. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe some Link's Awakening or Link to the Past or something like that. I think that would be pretty sick to play on this channel. But I'm not sure. I'm very skeptical because I'm going to be speeding it up. I'm not sure if like Zelda looks good sped up or something like that. I mean, I was thinking about doing Mario, but I absolutely suck at Mario. So I'm not sure. I mean, if you guys like seeing me die at high speeds, maybe it's something you might be into. Look me up. But I might be doing Mario. I'm not Sure, I was actually thinking about playing some, like maybe PlayStation games or something like that. I'm really into, for some reason, Silent Hill. I want to play Silent Hill so bad. I don't know why. Probably because like I watched a analysis on the movie, and the movie looked pretty bad. But I watched the game, and it looks so freaking depressing. I'm like, yes, I want to play that game. So I don't know. You guys might see that on the channel. If you guys don't like it, I really don't care because it's not like anybody really watches my videos. So yeah. So here, guys, we'll be taking on the gym leader. Well, actually, our dad, and we got major dad issues, so it's kind of going to be very, well, we're already done. But it was actually really hard to actually do just a Vigoroth, guys, because I'm dealing, like, slackings here, and, like, Emerald's harder than the originals, but it was really hard just to be with slacking. So there's a strategy on beating his gym, if you want to do it. Basically, they'll go for, like, a facade or something like that, and then they'll, like, basically you take it, they'll go for a little sleepy time, you go for a bulk up, then the next turn you go for a healing item, they'll hit you with a arcade, then you'll go down, then you keep, like, doing that routine, and then you'll get, like, super bulked up, and then you're gonna, like, sweep the whole entire team. That's not what I was really able to do, because nothing really turns out to being going to plan for me, ever. I mean, it does if I'm using a Combuskin, but for Vigoroth, nothing went as planned. But here, guys, I was not training up Spoink before, even in the gym, because I actually have a strategy, because there's so many freaking trainers on this route, so many water trainers, and then we had the old ship to deal with. I gave Shockwave to Spoink, and this is just such good training for your new Pokemon. At least get them up to 25, or something like that. I usually have this strategy every time I play these games. If you guys don't know about my other channel, it's called Poke Radio. I did something that I preferred doing better. I missed that channel a lot. And I would basically speed up Pokemon still, and put some awesome tunes to it, some of my favorites, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And I played Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Leaf Green, and Pokemon, I want to say Black. I think it was Pokemon Black, maybe White. I think it was Pokemon Black. And you can see some of, like, the strategies I use in there, the same strategies I do in here. It's probably because I'm the same person. That was really bad. I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, you guys should sweep that gym, your dad's gym, pretty easy, even without my cool little strategy. You got Hariyama, and he's a tank, so you're pretty much set. And if you guys are mad that you're not getting that much Pokemon, I mean, you have a 4-team right now, and I think that's pretty good for right now. I mean, some of my Pokemon are a little bit under-leveled because I have so many Pokemon at this point. I mean, I only have 5, but I mean, my team's pretty weak. I mean, look at my team very closely. I have a Goldeen, an Aeron, a Spoink, a Vigoroth, and a Grovyle. That's a really weak team compared to the Dream Team. I mean, of course, they're going to be freaking beast when they evolve, but it's still a very weak team at the moment. And I actually am able to actually evolve on this route, my pal Spoink, because he evolves, because that's how many trainers are on this route, so many water trainers. The other thing is, guys, I didn't tell you, but on the old shipwreck, there is a couple trainers, but there actually is a cool item that I suggest picking up for the next gym, is TM Ice Beam. You get that pretty early. I mean, usually you have to go to the game corner and all that, but you don't have to do that. You just find it in an old shipwreck, and I mean, I never got that. Why are there so many people on a shipwreck? Like, don't they get off? Like, did that just wreck? Or is that like an old wreckage and it's like, I really don't know what's up with that. But guys, we're gonna go down to New Nawville, and what you have to do basically is just turn off the generator because Watson forgot to, or something like that, or the whole entire town's gonna blow up. I don't know. You're a hero anyways, but you're also gonna get, for doing this little adventure, TM Thunderbolt, and you're gonna need that for your next team member. Let me tell you that. I mean, it's kind of useless for me because I got no electric Pokemon. I decided to go for the grass, but I mean, Thunderbolt is probably one of the best TMs in the game, and it's gonna be very nice on your new Manectric. I'm sorry. you evolved, man. You can actually find fully evolved Manetrix in the wild here. And we actually just got a, okay, Aeron, Aggron, what are you? This is gonna be bothering me now. Like, I know all the Pokemon names and what they evolve into, but as soon as I start filming a video, everything goes out of my mind. And you are... What is your freaking name? Okay, I'm gonna look it up afterwards, guys, and I'm gonna look like such a freaking idiot. But I do know his name. I know his name. I don't know why I don't know your name right now, but I'm gonna look it up afterwards and act... I mean, I'm gonna be a complete idiot because I didn't know your name, but whatever. And with Manetric, guys, the next gym is going to be easy peasy. I mean, I suggest actually just putting Ice Beam on your Marsh Top, and that's going to basically help you out the most against the gym leader, but it's nice to have some electric type. And it's going to be pretty hard for me, because what is your freaking name? Aeron's Evolution, I'm just going to say that, is only got Rock Tomb, bad accuracy. I only have Shockwave on, Grumpig, and I got Ice Beam on Goldeen. So, and I also got Surf on Goldeen. You actually get that from Wally's parents, because I guess they want to give you presents for hanging around their... I don't want to say he's mentally retarded. I never want to say that, but there is something wrong with that kid. Like, he's got, I don't know, something. I mean, I feel sorry for him, but, like, there's been so many, like, pictures about Wally and stuff like that. It does get kind of annoying. Like, get over his character. It's been like a couple years now, and people still love that guy. I mean, this is a 2003 game, right? I don't know. But, talking about the future of the channel, guys, we just played Pokemon Light Platinum. So next, guys, it's actually going to be one of my favorite Pokemon games. It's going to be Pokemon Mega Power. And that is so freaking cool, because I've been wanting to play Mega Power again, because it came out with a new update. I played it on the old update, and it has like Sun and Moon now, and it also has the after game finished as well. So it's going to be pretty cool. Of course, I won't be playing the after game, but I will be playing the story, and we'll also see some pretty cool Sun and Moon Pokemon. So if you guys are looking forward to that, definitely look forward. If you guys are looking forward to that, stay tuned for about 2 weeks, because it actually takes a long time to get ready. But, and then after that, I think I'm going to go for Fire Red. Then I really don't know what I want to do after that. Maybe Pokemon Vij. I've been kind of skeptical of doing Pokemon Vij, because I don't have the sprites for the fan-made Pokemon game, so it might look a little bit weird if I do get the sprites, but I'm going to try my hardest to actually get the sprites. It's just, nobody really has them. So here's the 6th gym leader, guys. She does use flying Pokemon, but she does have a Altaria and a Banana Beard thing. What is it called? Tropius. And basically you can tear through that with Ice Beam, because Altaria is pretty scary, but as soon as you hit it with an ice attack, it's absolutely pointless. So definitely get Ice Beam off the old shipwreck, guys, because you'll really need it. It makes your life a lot easier, even though you can take down Tropius with Torkoal there. But your next team member, guys, and your final team member kind of feels odd, because like we always had more Pokemon than the Dream Team for the whole entire time, and then now the Dream Team has a full team and we're stuck with 5. But it's actually going to be an Absol. Now you need that Dark or Ghost or Psychic coverage to beat the Elite Four member, the Psychic Gym Leaders, I should more say, because they're twins. Twins are creepy. They should all... I'm sorry, guys, but twins are creepy. Like, how does twins even happen? I don't know. I don't want to even go into... I don't even want to look that up, because twins are creepy. I mean, they're in The Shining. I mean, anything in The Shining is creepy, so I'm always going to think twins are creepy. But getting back to what I was saying, getting off of twins, you need that dark coverage. That's all I'm going to say. And there's a lot of good Pokemon that can have that dark coverage, but Absol, I think, is actually the best. But what you're going to do with Absol, guys, and its moveset, because it has to be a very good moveset. Feint Attack is a special move. I mean, any dark moves are special in this game. It's really stupid, because I actually mess up with that, forgetting that. Playing a lot of newer Pokemon games, it's hard to go back then and try to use you're thinking it's a newer Pokemon game, like, oh, this attack's a physical, this is not, but it goes by types, like different types have different, like, fire is special, but fighting is fighting. Like, Aura Sphere would be a physical move back then, even though it's not. So getting back to what I was saying, you're probably going to want to actually give Shadow Ball, because Shadow Ball, for some reason in this game, is physical. Mess up with that again. And give that to Shadow Ball, give it Sword Stance, give it Slash if you want to, and then, like, it can learn a freaking bunch of moves, by the way. Absol, like, it's a freaking beast, because it can learn Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, it can learn a freaking ton. So, like, you want to give it anything, just, I suggest giving it Sword Stance and Shadow Ball, because you're gonna need it. And I really do struggle with this whole entire game. I don't know why, and I actually struggle with this part. I always struggle with this part because I never know how to get into the Safari Zone. Like, where do I go? I always looking for the Pokeblock case and all that, and I never really know where to go. But you have to go to, like, the town that I just went to. Go to their Pokemon contest thing, and they'll give you the Pokeblock, the Pokeblock case. Gosh, dang it, I cannot talk. But guys, my next team member is actually going to be a team member I use for my Pokemon Sapphire run in my other channel is Phanpy. And you get that in the Safari Zone, and the most common place to find a Phanpy is over you have to get the Acro Bike actually to get to the place, but that's the most common place to find a Phanpy. And here's the move deleter, guys, if you want to know. And the move relearner is back in the town before. Oh, I don't know where it is. Ugh. I never learned the names for the towns. I do after the game, as I was saying. Wait, we're right here. And I gave Slacking Feint Attack. And that might be a little bit weird, but I thought Feint Attack was physical. As I was saying, I messed up. And I messed up. I should have given Slacking Shadow Ball, and it would have been a lot better at its job, because I wanted Slacking sort of as our dark type. I mean, you can always get a normal type as your dark type coverage. I mean, they're not as good, but they're good against ghost types. That's kind of why I got Slacking. And Slacking's actually kind of a beast. I was always skeptical of actually using... Okay, I can't talk, but then I say words like skeptical. I can't say Pokeblock case, but I can say skeptical. I don't... Sometimes my speech impediment just doesn't make sense. But we're going to go into this graveyard now, guys. And I have not been talking about the storyline. I think I've been kind of avoiding it because I really hate the storyline to Pokemon Emerald. I really need to start talking about the game. I've just been kind of avoiding it. Pokemon Emerald probably has one of the stupidest storylines, and also gave nothing to the game. Because I really wish they actually brought in another bad guy team. I mean, I don't care about the region. If you just give me another bad guy team, it would be a lot cooler. Like, they worship Rayquaza and all that, and just didn't give us Team Aqua and Team Magma again. Like, I'm sick of those people. I'm sick of Archie and nerd dude with glasses. I forget his name. It almost looks like his sprite in this game almost has a beard. I know he doesn't, but it does look like he has a beard in this game, in the sprite. And when I saw him in a Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I'm like, oh my gosh, they made him shave in the remakes. Because for some reason, it looks like he has a beard. It looks like he's Alexander. I think that was the bad guy's name in X and Y. Oh, I forget. I don't know. But it really didn't give anything. Like, Platinum gave different Pokemon, different storyline completely. Well, I mean, I think giving Platinum just basically just gave more Pokemon. That really did save the game, because, like, Pokemon in Pokemon Pearl and Diamond are just really annoying, because you see the same Pokemon over and over and over again in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. It gets really annoying, and I think Platinum did a nice job giving us more Pokemon. That's basically all it really did, but I was happy with that. If you guys are looking for the Team Magma base, and that's something new that they brought to this game, you go into the Team Magma base, and you also go into the Team Aqua base, so more useless grunts to fight, and more boring caves. Thank you. But I really did wish they actually brought, like, a Team Rayquaza, and, like, their hideout was in, like, the Sky Pillar. Did I actually get that right? I believe it's actually called the Sky Pillar. I don't know, we'll find out. But, I think that would be really cool. I mean, they did bring some things, like, but some, like, the storyline just doesn't make sense, man. Team Magma wants to bring up Earth. Without water, you're gonna die. With too much water, you're gonna drown. I mean, unless you want to live on a boat for the rest of your life. I think that would be really boring. To tell you, if you live on a boat for the rest of your life, I'm not coming against sailors. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to be a pirate, but I mean, living on a boat for the rest of your life, that's a pretty miserable life, and the rest is just water. That's pretty, like, Archie, why do you want that? Maybe he wanted to be a pirate when he was a kid too. But Team Magma base going down is boring, and Team Aqua base, oh, I've seen this before. But yeah, I felt like Pokemon Emerald didn't really bring that much to the table. Unlike other remakes like Yellow, you can use a Pikachus for like the rest of the game. Is that all Yellow? I mean, it gave you more Pokemon. Didn't really change up the storyline at all, but whatever. I mean, I'm pretty mad at actually Yellow. I never want to see freaking like Leaf Green, Fire Red, because all it's gonna remind me of is Let's Go Eevee. I mean, if you guys are interested in what team I actually used for Let's Go Eevee, I think it was Electabuzz. I kept Eevee for the whole entire game. That's how awesome I am. But I really don't remember the rest of my team. I really don't. I don't think I used any of the starters. Oh, I used like a Poliwrath. I remember that. Poliwrath, Electabuzz. What was my ground Pokemon? Fire. Yeah, I really can't remember, guys. I'm sorry. I used a Poliwrath and Electabuzz, and I also used an Eevee. So that's 3. I probably go on my... Oh, a Rhydon. I used a Rhydon. I remember that. That's pretty fun. I freaking loved using that thing. That was really fun. But, here is the next gym. In this gym, guys, the 7th gym is actually really hard in this game. I mean, I played Pokemon Emerald Moemon. I think that's what... Moe. I'm not an otaku, guys. Let me tell you that. I'm not an otaku, but it's like... Moe. It's like... little... I want to say Japanese girls dressing up in Pokemon outfits. I'm not trying to make it sexual. It's not sexual. Well, actually it is. But it's like, it's moe, and like they dress up in little... I'm sure you guys have heard of it, and if you're watching this video, I'm sure you've heard of it, because like, if you're gonna watch a guy talk for 51 minutes over a sped up version of Pokemon Emerald, you definitely know what moe is. I'm very sure about that. But, and I was playing a Nuzlocke version of it, and I could not... I played the Nuzlocke twice. I could not get past this gym. I could not get past this gym. I was like, okay, I'm ready. I got my Asmoril. You know, I'm gonna beat this gym, and it always destroys me. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It almost destroys me right here, but I'm a freaking boss, and Scallyuptile, that's always what I called it, is a freaking boss as well. But guys, something that they introduced in this game, you can go to the rocket tower thing in this town, because they're like really into rockets or something. And Team Magma wants to blow up the volcano. And their excuse for this? Well, because actually I forget. What? What's the legendaries in this game? Wow, I just go brain dead when I'm doing this. I really can't. It's a ground dude. You guys know what I'm talking about. Well, he left, so we're just gonna blow up the mountain for no reason. That's their excuse for blowing up the volcano. We don't need it anymore. I guess we just blow it up for no reason. Like, what is it giving you? You're not very a bad guy team if you're not trying to, like, get something out of it, or just being a bad guy team by killing, like, hundreds of thousands of people with lava. That's really bad. Even though you don't have a reason. Another thing is, guys, if you want to get to where the, like, aqua submarine is, and where you find, like, the aqua hideout and all that, all you have to do, find the biggest trench. Just find the biggest trench and follow that trench. You might end up in the next town, or you might find the submarine. But I wound up in the next town, then I looked for another big trench, and I ended up in the, found the submarine. So, that's my advice. Just find the big trench. Alright, but here is, Kyogre and Groudon. It's Groudon. Ha! I knew I would find out eventually. You also get, TM Earthquake. And something about, actually, Doniphan. Worst moveset ever. Like, he has a really bad moveset in this game. He learns Rollout, Horn Attack, Earthquake, Fury Attack. And I think that's, like, it. And I really wish I wish I just had a 5 Pokemon team, because he was absolutely useless. Like, he did absolutely nothing. Like, I really didn't have to add him on. I really didn't. I mean, he actually did a lot when I was using him in Pokemon Sapphire, but not this run. I guess my rest of my Pokemon were just too much of a beast. But now, guys, instead of going down in that cool little cave from last game, you guys get to run around the seas, not knowing where to go, and looking for a tower. So you can battle a Rayquaza cult? No. That's too cool. We're just gonna have you walk up the tower and try not to fall down the holes and awaken Rayquaza. Still sick. I don't know, I have a lot of bitterness against the storyline, guys. And how they did absolutely nothing for this game just to make some more money. Is games just money now? Like, that's what I kind of felt when I was playing, like, Pokemon, like, Eevee. Like, you put no heart into this game. I felt that when I was playing it. Like, you put no heart into this game. You just wanted to make a quick grab at the cash. Like, we got the Switch. Let's do a remake of Leaf Green and Fire Red. Like, they added 2 new Pokemon. And that's with an evolution. Did nothing for the storyline. It just did nothing. It was such a lazy game. That's what I felt about Ultra Sapphire and Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun. Like, why did I spend $38 on this? Like, why? What did you do differently? Like, I felt nothing in those games. I felt like I was being used. And I don't like feeling used, man. Like, it's a bad feeling when you're getting used. I don't like feeling used for my money. Like, that's prostitution. And that's illegal. Wait. Is Nintendo actually a prostitution? Now we're getting off track. But guys, here is the 8th gym leader. You're going to find that he's a little bit more perverted than the last guy. Because I'm pretty sure the last guy was gay. But this guy is a really creepy looking dude that has women in his basement. This dude, this 50-looking old man, has women in his basement. I guess you guys have never thought of it like that, huh? But his Kingdra is actually a beast, and it's actually kind of hard to take down. But Grumpig is a beast as well, and also took it down pretty easily. But guys, that's the 8th gym. We have all the gym badges, so guess what? We're going to the Pokemon League, guys, and you guys are actually going to sweep through that with the Dream Team coming up here, guys. But with the Pokemon League, just keep going right from your town, and you'll eventually find this big giant waterfall, and then you'll get Waterfall. And something annoying about Seaking in this gym, this generation, it's an attacker. It has an attack. It has a higher attack than special attack. But Waterfall isn't physical, because all water attacks are special. Like, I bet I bet Gyarados sucked. Like, I don't even know why they did that. Like, why would they do that? If a water Pokemon, and they only have special water attacks, why would you make it have a higher attack than special attack? I don't understand why they would do that. Like, I want to have a boss Pokemon, but I guess they don't. Even though Seaking was actually a boss in this game. But, I'm going to do something really quick on this channel, guys. What I actually do is I give my favorite Pokemon. I'm not going to do that yet. My least favorite Pokemon. The Pokemon that helped me most out in the game. And, helped me most out in the Elite Four. So, the Pokemon that helped me most out in the game, hands down, has to be Slaking. Even though, like, all my Pokemon really did help out with the gyms and all that, I used it so much. I think I used it to beat, my dad and the 4th gym leader. I don't know, the Growfile, I think it actually might be Scalyaptile, because it beat 3 gyms. It beat the 8th gym. It helped out beat, yeah, Scalyaptile, hands down, helped me out most in the game. I was saying Slaking for a minute there, but I think it's Scalyaptile, hands down. And my least favorite Pokemon has to be Grumpig. I don't like Pokemon that you use for, like, a long route, as I was saying, and they get so high level, like, you really don't actually ever use them again, because I gotta use a Pokemon constantly to get attached to it. And the Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon, I'm not gonna say it yet, I did use this Pokemon a lot, so I got really attached to it. But, so I'm going to do really quickly, guys, before we go on to the movesets for my team. I'm going to do the movesets that you probably should have for the Dream Team. So, Swampert, I'm going to have to say, gets Earthquake, Surf, Ice Beam, and I really don't know the last move that you should give it, but it's up to you. Swallow, Facade, Double Team, Fly, maybe Hidden Power? I mean, I don't know. I'll give it Hidden Power to any basically buddy that needs an extra move, and they're good at attacks. So Hariyama, Bulk Up, probably Brick Break, and I'll get to more of their moves later. But I gotta do my team really quick. But here's Slaking, guys. It has Bulk Up, Strength, Feint Attack, and Brick Break. So it's not the best moveset because of that Feint Attack with the Bulk Up, but whatever. Here is Seaking, guys, and I love its moveset. It's Ice Beam, Surf, Blizzard, and Rain Dance. It's not the best moveset, but it's still pretty cool. I like the Rain Dance because that's a Swift Swim. Psychic, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, and Shockwave for Grumpig. Should have given that Shadow Ball to Slaking. Facade, Defense Curl, Roll Out, and Earthquake. Basically the same as it always has. Such bad. Iron Tail, Rock Tomb, Dragon Claw, and what is that? I don't even know what that move is. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't read that for a minute there. I don't know what his last move was. Leaf Braid Pursuit. I did have Aerial Ace on it, but I accidentally, went to the move deleter and actually got rid of it. Hidden Power and Solar Beam. So that, guys, is my moveset. The first guy is a Dark type user. I do suggest actually going for a special attack user, your first, for the first guy, because he has the Mightyena with Intimidate, and it will intimidate you, and you don't want to do that, so, go for, Marsh Tomp or something, then go for Hariyama. Here's the Ghost guy, guys. You should pretty much sweep him with Absol, so that's basically all you need to know. I had a harder time because of Grumpig with the whole, not Grumpig, Slaking with the Feint Attack thing. It really did messy me up. Torkoal probably should have Heat Wave, probably Flamethrower, Body Slam, and Toxic. And I sweep this guy with Aggron, actually, guys, to tell you guys the truth. And Hariyama should sweep this person as well. Also, Manectric. So, Manectric probably should have Thunder, Thunderbolt, Howl, and maybe Bite. I really don't know about his moveset. Basically, only have, if you have Thunderbolt or Thunder, you're good. Dragon Claw is actually a special type move in this game. That's really stupid, but you guys, you're pretty good because you have Ice Beam on Swampert. I have Ice Beam on Seaking, so it's actually pretty easy for me. And the Elite Four member, Elite Four champion is actually pretty easy because he only uses water type Pokemon like an idiot, and that's why he's probably one of the easiest Elite Four champions ever. But I sweep his team with Scoryoptile, and that's basically all I had to do. That's basically all I really had to do. But this guy's pretty easy. You have Manectric. You can bulk up with Hariyama. It's pretty easy. It's pretty standard, guys. It's gonna be. This Elite Four is actually probably one of the most easiest Elite Fours. So that is the game, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm sorry if I was trying to catch up with myself and what I was trying to say. But favorite Pokemon out of the team has to be actually Seaking, and my least Pokemon that helped me most out in the Elite Four has to go to Slaking. So Slaking did get something, guys. I'm gonna actually give this game a. I think it's such a good game, even though with the flaws of the storyline. I'm still gonna give it because it has such a feel, and I love the beachy vibe. I love mostly everything. So it basically has to do with the storyline. That's really the only big thing, and how they're stealing my money through making me pay for this game. But I'm gonna give it a 7.3. I'm not sure. I don't know. We would have to play the originals to see if those are better, but we'll see. We'll be playing them on the channel. I actually have a really cool. I made a team for Pokemon Sapphire that I really want to use. So 7.3, guys, and I will see you guys next time for Pokemon Mega Power. Definitely stay tuned for that. I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm definitely gonna give a lot of energy to that game because I love it so much. It's so adult, and I think Pokemon needs to do that. I've spoken about this before, but that is it, guys. I will see you guys next time, so have a great week, and see ya.